To you, I'm John Scott.
And I'm Heather Nauert in for Jenna Lee today. As the U.S. hits ISIS targets in Iraq and weighs airstrikes on its bases in Syria, reports are now coming in on the death of another American ISIS fighter. Sources tell Fox that he came from Minneapolis, Minnesota, not far from where Douglas MacArthur McCain grew up with his family. Both men reportedly died in the same battle in Syria. Let's talk about this one with Connor Powell. He is following all the breaking developments from our bureau in Jerusalem. Hi, Connor. What do we know about this guy?
Hi, Heather. Well, U.S. officials are increasingly becoming concerned about the large number of American citizens fighting in Iraq and Syria along Islamic militants. Now, the State Department has not officially confirmed this second death, but the family of Abdi Rahman Mohammed reportedly learned of his death from not from government officials, but from a picture sent to them of his body from Syria. Like Douglas MacArthur McCain, the first known American killed fighting along ISIS, Mohammed was reportedly killed this weekend during a major battle with the pro-Western Free Syrian Army. Now, some 300 Americans are estimated to be fighting in Iraq and Syria right now. Just some of the 12,000 foreign-born fighters that have flocked to the Middle East to be part of the battles over there. Not all of the fighters, though, are with ISIS. Some have joined the Free Syrian Army, even Jabhat al-Nusra, the al-Qaeda affiliate. But the fear, of course, is that these foreign fighters will learn dangerous skills and then at some point return home to the West and launch some type of attack. Now, in Syria, militants have taken hostage today 43 Filipino UN peacekeepers near the Golan Heights border between Israel and Syria. Another 81 UN peacekeepers are reportedly trapped. Heavy fighting in that area the last few days left 2 Israeli soldiers injured after a stray mortar crossed from Syria into Israel. Islamic rebels have even taken control of a border crossing in that area, but the border is sealed and protected by Israeli troops, so there's no fear of Islamic rebels or fighters moving into Israel. There's just heavy fighting in that area, and Heather, obviously the entire situation in Syria and Iraq growing more chaotic and, of course, dangerous every single day.
Connor, quick question for you. Do we know anything more about the descent of this young American man? Was his family of Somalian from Somalia?
Yeah, he's the second known Somalian that has been sort of killed in the last few years. Another American Somali was killed in Somalia. This is the first known American Somali fighter that's been killed in Iraq. Of course, the other one, Douglas MacArthur McCain, was born and raised in America. But there are all ties to this Minnesota, Minneapolis area that has a large Somali neighborhoods and Islamic communities there. There's a real concern, if you talk to Somali leaders there, about all of these young men that are being recruited for Islamic extremist groups, not only in Somalia, but across the entire Middle East. It's a serious, serious problem.
All right, Connor Powell, thank you so much. We had reported stories about how those guys had joined al-Shabaab and went to Somalia, and now we're hearing about them joining ISIS and, of course, disappearing from Minneapolis. Connor Powell, thanks so much.